Hello and welcome back to match 1. This is Old Man Poole. We are playing Devious Brute. An excellent name. We have won the dice roll, as expected. We're playing first. Okay, so we're definitely going to have plays like this where we do not see blue when we're only running 4 islands base. Maybe we should be 5. I don't know. Maybe that was greedy. I think this is... We do have creatures, so we kind of have 6 blue in the deck. It still feels really bad, doesn't it? No, we have 4 swamps. We have 6 blue sources. 8. Yeah, no, that makes sense. So we have 8 sources of blue. I think we keep this. This is super borderline, but we have a couple of walls to kind of help us stall out. It's pretty sketchy, but I'm gonna hold it here. Oh no, mountain. My least favorite color. Oh, see, rewarded. Doc drop skirmisher. Let's drop that guy next. Just a little bit of question on whether there's any reason to leave up Supreme Will next turn. I don't think so. It's not like it's gonna lose utility later on in the game. Worst comes to worst, we can always just use it for the sift effect. Ooh, I love skirmisher against Kenra. That is almost the dream. Ooh, Hydra's good, although right now it's 3-3. But someday it'll be better. So I don't think this is a deck that needs to swing, so I think we're just gonna kinda play it cool here. I'm a little tempted to play the Feral Prowler, just because it blocks the Kenra, well, it's got a combat trick, although I guess I don't really hate throwing that in front of it either. So I guess I'll play the Sinuous Striker. It's a little bit better on mana. And we're just gonna hold the line here. We've got good late game. I feel like we'll win most of the time against a red-white late game deck, or early game deck, if we make it to the late game. That was really awkward, but you guys got the idea. Paincaster. Yeah, okay. I would like to have Supreme Willed that. Allow me to take my striker back. It's a little unfortunate. So do we cycle the Sandworm now? Do we just keep up Supreme Will, or do we play one of our creatures? I mean, I kind of feel like we get in here. Might as well, it's just gonna get picked off. We can play the Feral Prowler. I kind of like just leaving up Supreme Will, honestly. And if he doesn't play something, we can like cycle the Sandworm or something. We're missing a land drop. Feels a little bit bad, but I think we're just gonna sit tight here. I don't think we need the wall right now or the Feral Prowler. And cycling this immediately if we don't hit a land's kind of rough. Oh wow. Sons of Pyramid is not what I expected from this deck. Could just counter that. It gives him a lot of card advantage over the long game. Yeah, alright. I think we're probably just gonna counter just about everything he plays. Alright. That is interesting. That is one of the last cards I expected to see right here. Maybe he's just playing a little bit later game red-white? And still playing Kenra because he needs some level of 2 drops. Like, Paincaster's good in any deck for sure, but I feel like you have to really want 2 drops to want to play the Kenra. Swing with the Paincaster. Do it. Alright. We'll play. Okay. Don't love me a wins. I think at this point I am going to cycle the Sandworm. I'm going to leave myself green over the winds. Find a land. Come on, buddy. Hey, it's a land. It's actually a wall, so we're going to play the Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs and start pinging my opponent, I think. The dream. And we can play the Hydra next turn. Everything is working out. Alright, yep, it dies. That worked out less well. That's okay. At least now we can race my opponent's Paincaster if it comes to that. Hopefully it won't come to that, but if it were to. Wavering Initiate. Don't care too much about that one. Ooh. Just use that to kill off my opponent's Paincaster. Got to put on the wall right now. He's gonna untap next turn, although there's nothing it can really kill. I just like playing the Hydra, I think. You can put the Cartouche of Strength on the Hydra, although it already has trample, so it loses a little bit of value there, but I don't think the ping matters too much, and getting the Hydra in with like Winds of Rebuke seems pretty stellar. Let's drop this guy. He's a cutie. And I think we're just gonna pass the turn. Plan on shooting my opponent with the wall at the end of our next turn. Yeah, who's the beatdown deck now? Look at this guy over here at 20. Ooh, puncturing blow. Okay, well, tragedy strikes, but that's alright. I imagine that we were going to lose some good threat to that, so can't suffer too much. Boop. That was a tragedy, though, for sure. Ooh. I don't hate black. So we can just use this to kill off the Paincaster. I don't know if we need to, though, right? Like, I just don't care that much. They're just going to play the Feral Prowler and pass Winds of Rebuke up. We'll save the Cartouche for something that merits it a little bit more. Yeah, we'll just pass here. My opponent's not in a rush, neither am I. He's in a rush. Winds of Rebuke will get him. Ouch. Probably always yield to that. At least that ability. Maybe would want to respond at some point to the Exert, but just pinging us, I don't think. It's not like we have like any instant speed life gain or something that would end up mattering. Yeah, okay. Oop. We just run the Striker in front, I guess. Oh, yeah. Haha, that was bad. Well, we could Winds of Rebuke it. Yeah, that was definitely a misplay. Haha, stupid Paincaster. I knew it was gonna be a problem. Darn, that feels pretty bad, doesn't it? That's the play, though. Oof. Yeah, that was super sketchy. Well, we'll shoot my opponent. Bounce the Winds. Yeah, just hemorrhaging value over here, don't mind me. And got rid of 2 great cards for us. Darn, that's unfortunate. All those are pretty good for my opponent, too. Yeah, need to remember that shoots creatures, since we were just talking about it. My genius knows no bounds. So, what world we want to get in with the Striker here? Start beating in with that. We have lost 3 of our big threats actually now. We've lost 2 Sandworms. Missing out on our Hydra as well. We don't have tons left, just kind of the Scarab God. Or something else. I feel like that's kind of it. There's another 5-drop. Or what it is now. But definitely sort of running out. I just want to swing with the Striker. Yeah, and replay the wall. And then play Top Crop Skirmisher. In that case, maybe we don't want to play the Striker quite yet. Can internalize it, but not quite yet anyway. Yeah, let's just wait. But yeah, we shamed ourselves with the wall there, but it won't happen again. Hopefully. Because I was being too sassy up here. Not serious enough. Got to play on the end step. I guess a reason to not trade away the Sinew Strikers on the off chance he has one of the board wipes, but Feral Prowler gives us a little bit of defense against that. Oh, well, ha, son of a gun. So I actually don't hate that. We're going 4 for 4, and I have a little bit of upside. He has a little bit of upside too, but alright. Everybody dies. What do you have, a sinuous striker? Sinuous striker's pretty good. Nope. Follow-up for my opponent. Ooh, exemplar's pretty good too. So let's see. This costs us 5. So we can't do this and the exemplar and keep cartouche of strength. I think we're just gonna bring out the striker. Exemplar is a little bit better if we get it down early, but he's almost certainly got to have a play next turn, and this is going to be more powerful, right? I don't think so. And we'll pitch Forest. Got something huge? We can trade for something. Yeah, that counts as something. Striker's pretty good against the pack, even. He's got a kill spell? No. 2 hyena packs. Alright. We could swing, but I don't even feel that great. I think we're just going to use the cartouche and shoot one of them. He's out of cards. He's not going to be able to respond to this. We obviously can't swing thereafter, but that's okay. Is there any reason to keep an island? I don't think so. We don't have any random card draw. Senior Striker I think is the only thing that makes us discard. So I think we're just going to play it. Yeah, Cartouche's strength is still as stupid as it always has been. Let's not do that. I don't think that's going to matter, but let's tap our mana correctly. Yes, we would like to use the ability. And we'll play an Exemplar of Strength, and we're just going to put the counters on this nice fellow. Well, maybe you should wait. It's a much better if we end up with another card. I don't like putting on the Striker very much. But if we find like a Feral Prowler or something, it gets much better, right? Yeah, I guess we'll just pass. It's like a 1-1, it's not swinging to the high end of pack anytime soon. We'd much rather have the chance at a 4-4, I think. We can always play this guy later. Ooh, found something good. Oh, a ball. That's fine too. We can trade up with the Striker for both of these guys, and then drop a Exemplar. I want to do something that was worse than Wavering Initiate. I'm okay with that. And then if you can't answer the Exemplar in an effective way, then we're in a pretty good spot. So we could use the Oasis to force it through, although I'd much rather get like the Exemplar or another trigger. No blocks. Okay, well. Don't really want to put it in range of take aim, is that what it is? No, it's something like that. Or open fire. I think we're just gonna make my opponent take 6 here. There, Exemplar. Although I guess if he had that, he probably would have double blocked. And then if we'd gone down to try and kill both, I guess we only have to go up 1. He still can't do it. Okay, let's play the Exemplar now. Yeah. The Oasis does get him through. I didn't really think about that last turn. I haven't played with that card a ton either. Yeah, I think it's okay enough. We find more deserts, we can continue to force him through. My opponent's not at like... Ooh. A little surprising. Got another board wipe? Although... Maybe. Like Caravan. Okay, that makes sense. It's a fairly good play late in the game here. Ooh, oh man. Oh, how embarrassing. That's okay. Let's go ahead and sacrifice our Oasis and swing in here. I think he's getting to the point where he has to block, kind of. He probably has to double block this guy. I guess we could throw just the counters on him. So if we put it on him, turns him into an 8/8, and he's just like crazy dead. He doesn't have something, and he can't even really block this guy. Kind of like a removal spell, right? We can pump this guy with 8 power. Up 3 more times, so he's got 11 right there. I guess do we want to swing with the Exemplar in that case, or not? Suppose we bump this guy up to an 8/8. Swing, you can throw this guy in front of it. You could go all the way up to 11, that's not enough, so you like just chump block. I mean, that would hit for a lot, but I would just like force 1 chump block with the Oasis. And I want to make 2 medium-sized threats instead. Well, there's one slight advantage that if we were to use the Oasis here and he does have like a removal spell, it feels kind of bad, but then we can leave the Striker back too. Not truly the end of the world, it's just not great for us. Yes, we like to sacrifice it to its own ability. Removal spell? We hope not. No, don't do this to me. Oh man, we even played around it last turn. Oh. Okay, man. Rough. Well, leave our Sinew Striker back then. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I mean, you did have to top deck it, but ouch. I don't know. It's been kind of a long first game. We're gonna have to speed up our play here. Ouch. And if we'd waited 1 more turn for the Feral Prowler, misplays all around. And I don't know. With that, it's maybe enough. Ooh, Resolute Survivors is good though. Starting to get a little bit dangerous. If he has any removal spell, we just lose. Don't hate that. Oh, dear goodness. Yep, Scarab God just kind of fixes all the problems, doesn't it? Card is stupid. All the gods are stupid, but this one is probably the stupidest. So next turn we can get like Exemplar of Strength back. Just keeps getting bigger. No. I guess it's still just a 4/4. Statutorily, getting Exemplar of Strength is terrible. Get back Feral Prowler. Feral Prowler is actually probably our best option. We're just getting back like random Sandworms, which I guess they can't be blocked by power 2 or less. That doesn't mean much right now though. Yeah, this is like, it's pretty rough for my opponent now. He can just swing aggressively, but then we just keep beating the Scarab God back. Even with like a combat trick or something, he doesn't truly blow us out. The problem is the longer he waits, the worse it gets too. It's too good. We're gonna bottom that. Like Oracle. So I think the thing is though, I would rather just play a creature. And we can do this at any point, right? Oh, it's any graveyard, I always forget that. So we can get like the Paincaster back. Ooh, or Frontline Devastator. Devastator's pretty good. Or Gustwalker. There's lots of good options. So yeah, we just wait, pretty sure. It's not sorcery speed, yeah. Yeah, I think we get like the Gustwalker. That kills him in just a couple turns. Devastator's not bad either, but Gustwalker seems pretty great. Yeah, so get that sweet scry. I'm just gonna put that on bottom, and I think just play the Aerial Guide. That on top though. And we'll go ahead and swing with this guy, and Scarab God should be able to finish him off the next turn. I guess we could play it just really safely and never swing. I think we can afford to like avoid an exile or something on the off chance my opponent finds it. Queen exerts, I'll take him down to 2, even with this exert back. He's dead. Aerial Guide. And we should be able to just burn him out with the Scarab God unless he's got something good. Going for it. It's reasonable. What do we want to get back? I guess, like, doesn't really matter, right? Feral Prowler? I guess let's get back Feral Prowler. Go ahead and block. Like that. Like that. And actually, let's put this guy on someone. Well, no, I don't care if he kills that, I don't think. Like this. He's got, like, you know, catcher's name. It's kind of bad for us. I think we just leave the aerial guide actually back. That bumps that up by a toughness. That's gonna die. That'll actually that won't. So let's swap these guys around. And I don't think it's really gonna matter, but I think this is kind of a desperation attack. Yeah. Okay, and we should just drain him out here. Alright, well, we took a long time with that match, though. I'm glad we won, because I think we'd be hard set to win 2 games in 10 minutes. But play a little bit better, a little bit faster. I think my opponent is aggressive. Looks like he had just kind of a rough draw. You kind of like Chandra's defeat. King Survivor felt bad. He had a lot of 3 toughness stuff. And the Spider Grasp was okay. He had some instant speed removal, though. That seemed bad for us. I'm sure I think it's good. Exemplars, it just got a lot of upside with a lot of our cards, even though it didn't line up great that time. Maybe cut like a Sandworm. Maybe that's just a little bit much. Maybe we'll be able to win with other smaller things. I think that just saves us from being too clunky sometimes in the early game. Speaking of clunky, man, can cycle away the desert. Turn 2. At that point, he's playing a 2-drop and maybe even a 3-drop. Do have Cartouche, which is pretty good catch-up. I'm gonna keep it on the draw. This is not great. We'd love to draw a 2-drop. That's kind of the dream, but oh, chooses not to play first. Well, I need to read that a little bit better. That's okay. I actually still think that's better. That means we're not necessarily as down on tempo. I think he chose not to play first. Yeah, Feral Prowler, right on time. Okay, let's aggressively F6 while we can here. We'll play. Maybe. We'll play. Interesting. I think we'll just get in. It's got like impeccable timing or something. I don't care at all. And we'll play the top drop here. Well, 2 2-drops in a row. That made the hand look a lot better. As opposed to like 2 lands or something. All Forgotten Pharaohs? Okay. Keep up the beats somehow, I guess. Ooh, I like Exemplar. Do we just want to throw it on the Prowler? Or, yeah, I think so. Even though we could probably swing a little bit with the wall and like Cartouche and force damage through. I don't think we want to. Let's just draw our card and get in there. There's a little bit of question on whether we want to wait to cycle until we have Omnisphinx in play. That's not the worst idea in the world. Goes over there. our card, make a 4/4 on the cheap. Ooh, Survival's Encampment, I like. So I guess we'll see what my opponent plays here and decide whether we want to use the desert or not. We're definitely not playing it at this point, but just to wait to cycle or not to wait? Question. I think we wait. I don't think, like, next turn we're playing the Ominous Sphinx more or less no matter what. Yeah, let's rumble. And he could have, like, yeah, I don't even know what he really has. Okay, in for 4. I'll play our Sphinx. It looks like my opponent he thought a long time about mulliganing there, and it looks like we kept a questionable hand, he kept a questionable hand, but we got super lucky and he didn't. Because we drew close to perfect. 2-drop, 2-drop, 2-drop. Hit 1 land in like our first 5 draws. Yeah, like, cannot be sad about that. And now my opponent's in kind of a rough spot. We got a couple of pretty reasonable threats: removal spell, trick, and oracle. Manticore. Not bad. You can put that on the wall, and I guess we could play the Cartouche of Strength and cycle, get rid of the Manticore. A little bit interesting. I think he's missed a couple of apps. Oh, he doesn't have Desert. Duh. Yeah. We just want to get rid of this guy, or do we just want to trade and keep up our Cartouche? Maybe we can just swing, and I guess the Desert keeps it from trading anyway. Yeah. I guess we don't even need to use the Cartouche. I'll just swing and have the Desert available. I guess there's an argument to playing the Naga Oracle there first, so we can draw something good off the Desert. But interesting. I mean, there's not a whole lot he loses by doing that, but yeah. Okay, so let's cycle on the Manticore. That's got to be close to game. He does have Hour of Devastation. Maybe we... Well, no, the Naga Oracle just fixes our draws, though. So even if he hours, like, it's not that bad. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play this. The more we dig, happier we feel. I don't want to keep Chandra's Defeat, because it does just deal with a lot of the things in his deck, and we have Survivor's Encampment. But that makes me... Like, Hour of Devastation is the only thing that beats us here, right? Probably. He has Hour, then we don't have a play. Well, no, we can bring back the Talk Drop, in which case we can tap with Survivor's Encampment. So I think I'm going to bottom both of these and keep Chandra's Defeat. Graveyard, graveyard. If he has Hour, we'll have Skirmisher come back, which isn't the best, but then we still have 2 removal spells. One of them's kind of clunky with only a 2/1, but if he doesn't have Hour, we're beating for a billion. Beating for lethal, literally, I guess. So he's got to play. If it's red, we can just kill it. Cartouche might be enough too. Frontline Devastator, yeah, that's... I guess that does save him, because we have to tap for Survivor's Encampment to use it. But Cartouche should kill that off, and that should be enough. Unless he's got impeccable timing, which kills the Skirmisher. That's not even that bad for us. What else can you have for 2 mana? I guess Magma Spray, but I think we just go for it. Let's put this on... I guess maybe we put on the Naga Oracle, actually, because that kills it, and then that lets it get through the wall in the future. Also, if he, like, is this harder to kill in response? Yeah, it's pretty good. Man, our draw that last game just lined up perfectly. Yeah, we got him there. Yeah. like I said, lined up almost perfectly. The deck does sort of seem sweet. I mean, we got some high powerful stuff and enough to get us there. Exemplar Strength looked a lot better. So I'm still feeling good about it, but I think my opponent had a really bum draw. So in any case, I'll see you guys for match 2 shortly.